Crew, them a move, so we trap it, so we do it. This a rhythm, I lock down the street, so we chop it, so we do it. This a when you come feel lock down the street, alright, so we chop it, so we do it. Lock down and we a lock down the street, so we chop it, so we do it. This a when you come feel lock down the street, all I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. So we do it. This a rhythm, I lock down the street. So we chop it, so we do it. This a when you come feel lock down the street, alright. So we chop it, so we do it. Lock down and we a lock down the street. So we chop it, so we do it. This a when you come feel lock down the street. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, folks. Hopefully you can hear me. Maybe you can't. Let's try that now. Hopefully you can hear me. Happy Thanksgiving. I know it's a little bit early, but hey, we got to get a flight in so we can hang out with the family and all that good stuff. If you celebrate this kind of thing. Welcome aboard Flight 3210 nonstop service over to San Diego. We should have a nice flight for you in store. We are in the 800, obviously. We're in the beautiful Freedom 1. I believe this is painted by our good friend, J Aviation. Look him up. He's on flightsim.to. You could download his liveries. He's fantastic. He does great work. For those that are just checking in right now, if you're new to the channel and you want to know what we're about, it's really three things. Do it right, learn something, and have fun. Those are the three things that we like to do around here. We are doing our flight, a Southwest flight, obviously. We're taking this aircraft down to San Diego. Flight time really, once we're airborne, is going to be about 1 hour and 7 minutes. So I'd say about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Beautiful weather during the whole... Of course, it's the West, so it's beautiful and the weather's great. So that's it for really the do's and the don'ts here today. I've got the airplane pre-flighted already. We're boarded. We're ready to go. Everything is closed up. So we're going to get out an early pushback here, which is awesome. Hey, what's up, buddy? E3N checking in. How are you? Hopefully you're well and feeling good and all that good stuff. Now we're going to get going. All right, so we've done our checklist. The only checklist we didn't do is before push, so we're going to do that right now. And we've got about 15:51 on the clock, which is, you know, so we're about 3-4 minutes behind. This aircraft's going to be pushing a little early. We have an 8 o'clock push. We can probably get off a little bit earlier than that. We are in San Jose, California. And it's going to be pretty nice flight here. All right, let's go ahead and do our checks. I'm actually going to go start the EPU. We'll get the EPU lit, and then we'll get off the gate. Throw all of our fuel pumps on, and then we're going to go ahead and close that front door, and we'll release the air conditioning cart now. We're going to close that front door, and we'll get ready for a push. All right, let's do our before push. Zero fuel weight. If you look here, I'll show you what we got on our weights. We're looking at 132,000 pounds on the zero fuel. Our takeoff weight, we've cross-checked it. It's 144. And I'm looking at the paperwork here. And let's try to get on the paperwork. Wanted to show you the paperwork, but apparently forgot to actually hook it up. Shaquille Oatmeal, what's up, man? Happy Thanksgiving. I'll be back soon. Just walking out to a flight. Good. Turn that thing. It's good to see you. Good to have you on board. All right, we're looking at, there's our zero fuel. I've circled it 144.7. We got 144.5. That's perfect. 132.3. I've got 132 even. And let's see what the actual, so 130. So it's a little light on the lighter side than what we anticipated. And that'll be fine. So 2,000 pounds difference it's quite a lot. As long as it's not up, I'm okay. It's down. And the everything else is going to be a little bit lower on the speeds. So if I just looked at my VTP and typed in gross weight 143, so it's very close than what we had. I'm thinking it's pretty much the same. 40, 40, 44. So we go N1 limit here. 40, 40, 44. So I'm one knot difference. It's not going to make it break you. So it's only 140. And then 144 on the V2. Get down. There we go. And 144. All right, there. All right, that's it. 144 set. Good deal. Let's go on the overhead here. Go ahead and throw the APU on the bus. APUs are on the bus now, and we'll tell them to go disconnect. It's really cold in the cabin. Actually, it's really not bad. It's 40, 50, about 60 degrees. It's cold enough, so we want to get this airplane. What the heck? We want to get this airplane pushed as quick as we possibly can, and I want to make sure. All right, there we go. Coming down the pipe here. Let's go and disconnect the ground surfaces now. We don't need, pull the ground power. We'll actually throw the chocks off. We'll call GSX, tell them to hook up the tow bar, and let's get the heck out of here. Prepare for departure. Alrighty. We're coming back. Here comes somebody going to hook up the tow bar. We're going to get going.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 3210, the service to San Diego. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Alright. They're going to hook up the tow bar.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Folks, welcome aboard Flight 3210, nonstop service over to San Diego. Right now, today, we've got a pretty good plane ride for you. It's about an hour and 7 minutes once we push back from the gate here. It's pretty quick. The weather in San Diego is beautiful. Good weather down there. The only we might have some bumps there down low as we on our descent into the Los Angeles area. Other than that, pretty good flight. Welcome aboard. Thanks for watching the FSBN channel. You can check us out at virtualswa.com. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight.
Release parking brakes.
Folks, welcome aboard Flight 3210, nonstop service over to San Diego. Right now, today, we've got a pretty good plane ride for you. It's about an hour and 7 minutes once we push back from the gate here. It's pretty quick. The weather in San Diego is beautiful. Good weather down there. The only we might have some bumps there down low as we on our descent into the Los Angeles area. Other than that, pretty good flight. Welcome aboard. Thanks for watching the FSBN channel. You can check us out at virtualSWA.com. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. All right, we're out here. Let's do this. We've got passengers on board, and we are hooked up, ready to go. I'm going to throw the beacon on, and we're going to turn on our APU bleed. Now let's go. Pushback 1557, brakes coming.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
All right.
Start at will.
122.8. I just got to check that really quick. All right, here we go. What happened? Why would you do that? Okay, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration.
San Jose traffic, Southwest 3210 on the push here, Bravo 26, expecting 30
fasten
right.
and insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
Let's see if they push us back right.
Unexpected turbulence.
Oh,
Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several
All right, let's
emergency
go. Fire
exits
2.
on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind
Number
you.
2 coming to
In
ground.
case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing
Okay,
to
here
the
comes
mask.
25. Here comes the fuel. Fuel's in. Starter on.
Secure your mask first and then assist others.
Timer's coming
Leave your
in.
mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove
active
the vest.
taxiway, we
Flip
got
it
to
over
turn
your
that
head.
on, huh?
Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the
Fuel,
front. Pull the strap to tight.
oil pressure,
Inflate the vest, pull firmly on the right cord only
brakes.
when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouth to for manual inflation. These vests is equipped with a
Looking
whistle
for a
and lights.
disconnect here, a starter
Can be used
disconnect
as a
about
secondary
58,
communication device. Please make
56-ish.
sure to exit the
We're going to
aircraft
start
as soon
2
as
engines
possible
today
into the
only
water.
because it's
Once
close.
again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be
Looking
turned
for
off and stored at
rollback.
this
Got a
time.
good rollback.
Please securely stow your
So
personal
what we'll
items.
do is
Make sure your
we're going
seatbelts
to
are
isolate
fastened
and
in
ventilate
seatbacks and
the
tray
cabin.
tables are in their
It
full upright
is
position.
cold.
We remind you that this is a
So,
non-smoking flight.
Going to start
Tampering with,
number 1.
disabling, or
Number 1
destroying
coming
the
to
smoke
ground.
detectors located in the lavatories is
There we go.
prohibited by law.
Starter.
All of this
Valve is
information
open.
and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting your cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
So let me know what you guys are doing today for Thanksgiving. I know some of you are working. 25%. Here we go. The airlines own you. That's how it
Tow truck
works.
disconnected.
And we
Bypass
got light
pin
off.
removed.
Timer.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Timer's up. Oil pressure is off. Fuel flow's coming up. N2 looks good. EGT is on the rise. I see her with the pin, so that's good. Means we're clearing off the nose. Why does she stand on this side of the aircraft? Beyond me, she should stand on that side of the aircraft so she doesn't have to cut in front of me and waste my time. Alright. Disengaged on the starter, and the EGT is on the way down. Let's go ahead and do our after starts. 1, 2, APU. That rhymes. 1, 2, APU. Gen 1, Gen 2 inverters looking good. Coming across here. Prop heat is auto, but now it's on. Electrics are on. And packs are coming. Set. We'll go ahead and close the APU bleed. Coming on down left side. Continuous. Continuous. On the left side set. We're going to go flaps 5 on the 800 today. We could do flaps 1, but this is an 800, so I'd like a little more Oomph. That's really a cool view. I like that view. Alright, here we go. On the 700, the view's a little bit different off the wing. Flight controls check. I'll run the checklist and let's get the heck out of Dodge. Pops, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving. Reeves is traded to the Wild. Are you serious? For who did we get? Why would we trade Reeves? That's a stupid move. That's a really stupid move. They shouldn't have traded him. I mean, he didn't do much, but at least he hit and fought. That's stupid. Who do we get? We don't need... this is going to get me mad. It's just going to get me mad. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Alright. 0 fuel weight set, takeoff weight, N1s, runways, flaps, V speeds, we did all that. Alright, before taxi, electrical generators are on, propede is on, anti-ice is required, flight controls were free, flaps, CDU says 1, CDU says 5, indicates 5, let's make sure, yes, CDU says 5, indicates 5, we got a green light. Okay, transponder is on TARA, and I don't remember... I think I did before pushback already. If I didn't, let's just take a look at our takeoff and I'll show you what we've got really quick. I know I'm burning precious fuel. That's okay. No, I'm kidding. It's not okay, actually. We'll go to N1 limit. All right, we're 67/7, 86.9 reduced and set. Climb 1. Everything else is set. CG, it looks good. 30, right. We're out of here. I still have to watch the stupid duck game. I'm on the 3rd period right now. I didn't get a chance. I was falling asleep last night. San Jose traffic, Riptide. Southwest 3210, taxi, runway 30 right, San Jose. I'm so used to saying Riptide, folks. That could happen to you. 5th round pick, a 5th round pick? Oh, stupid. That's so stupid. Keep them. You know, that's just annoying. And now the teams are like, oh, Reeves is gone, so we could hit the Rangers, and we don't have a fighter anymore, and whatever. Rangers suck. You heard me? Everyone, you hear me? Rangers suck. You got me? I hope you know that. They are terrible. They are terrible. Not playing to the expectations I wanted. That's for sure. They're terrible. They can't play hockey to save their lives. They struggle to beat what? 5-13 team? Are you kidding me right now? They're a laughing stock. Might as well get their golf clubs ready because they're gone in March. That's how much confidence I have in this team right now. They're terrible. I'm sure all of the Ranger fans feel the same way I do. That's how I'm going to be right now. I can't even... Like last year, I was excited to watch the game. Now I'm like, oh man, we're going to get freaking killed. And I'm sorry, they beat the Kings, but that was a gift. There was a couple of goals that squeaked through that shouldn't even been goals. You know, just luck. Whatever. They need to wake up. They're not going to wake up. Like I said, get golf clubs out early because that's what's going to happen. It's just hard. It's hard to watch. Especially when they did so well last year. It's just really hard to watch the stupidity now. I'm going to get off my soapbox because I can go on and on about how bad they are. Okay. Let's do our takeoff checks. What do you think? Before takeoff checklist, don't get me started on hockey. I don't think they should have traded him. Whatever. Departure plan is not required. Intent notification complete. Electrical generators there on. Anti-ice is off. Packs are set. If I can get up there, I can take a look. Packs and bleeds are set. Start switches are left. the right and continuous. I have to make sure they're on the left and continuous. Different airline, different procedures. So used to flying the Sharks. It's a little different. All right. Start switch left, continuous. APU is off. Flaps C to use is 5. Indicates 5. We've got a green light there. Start levers are idle. Let's go ahead and click the recall, and we're out of here. I'll shut out the oilers. Don't watch the third period? No, I have to watch the third period. I have to see how bad they suck. And I'm sorry, Halak, they need to get rid of him. That's who they should have traded. What are they doing? If they should have traded anybody, it's the dang goaltender. Whatever. They're absolutely laughing stocks. And I don't even know what the score was, but the way they played last night, I wasn't very impressed with their stupidity. All right, back to flying here, right? Spetsin 1, Arnav, we're going to be taking off to Milpitas. That's our first waypoint there, Milpitas, and then we're going to be doing basically a button hook pattern down. Here come the lights. Runway turnoffs are on. Coming across here, strobes are on. Let's call them up. San Jose traffic, southwest 3210, taking runway 30 right, San Jose. Alright, lining up. Auto throttles on the arm position. We'll bring them up to 40. Straighten this thing out before we hit anything else. And push him up, Toga. Let's go, Toga. Ah, you stupid thing. Now I want to go to Toga. Toga. I got the airplane. Alright, thrust arm line. Thrust is set. Cross check. This is an 800, so we're going to rotate a little on the slower side.
E1.
We'll go.
Rotate.
It's coming up. We'll just hold that rotation right there. Let the airplane come off. And we're up.
Rate of climb.
You're coming up. And we're flying. We are flying. So we're going to hold this until we get to... we're going to go LNAV and VNAV. We're not going to engage anything. We're just going to fly it. There's 1,000 feet. Let's go ahead and bug it up. Bug it up. Alright, you ready? We're going to go flap 1. Look at how pretty this place is. It's really nice. Got mountains everywhere. And I still need to fly. Now, I'm still manually flying the aircraft. I'll go control wheel. I like to manually fly the airplane. And we'll start the roll. Flaps up. Nice 30-degree bank straight across. Right there. And pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up at 10 degrees. No speed restrictions now. We're going to climb up to 5,000. That's what's so nice about control wheel, folks. You don't want to engage autopilot now because the autopilot will just yank it. It'll yank it on you, and you don't want to do that. So I'm actually going to start pitching the nose up to about 10 degrees. There we go. Keep our speed about 243 in the turn. Nice smooth takeoff there. And here we go. Get ready for the level off. Right, 4 for 5 coming down. We're gonna have to hold 5,000. So auto throttle's coming on. I don't know why it's off. There we go. Start that level off. Push that nose down. We'll level the aircraft off right there. There we go, right there. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Alright, let's see what she wants to do. It should hold 5,000. Now that's a manual level off right there. Beautiful. Alright, just pitch up a little bit, about 5 degrees. Okay. This is still manual flying. We're not, we don't have autopilot on just yet. We're descending just a little bit, so let's go ahead and bring it up to about right there, slightly above. Looking good. With the HUD, it's so much easier to see. So you can see what's going on in the HUD. I'll turn those 2 lights off. Go ahead and throw that off position, and we'll turn the auto brake off. There we go. Yeah, SJCs are fun. Oh, we got a off-sked light. Yeah, that's no big deal. It's saying, wait a minute, you're not at your cruise altitude. No, I know. Sometimes manual flying is fun. Not sometimes, all the time it's fun. We're still not on the autopilot, folks. Now is a good time to actually engage, so we're going to go Command A. Well, let the autopilot kick on. There we go. And it's really a nice thing for the passengers when the autopilot kicks on now. Just because of the fact that you're not in a turn or anything. It's just a more comfortable ride for the folks in the back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and climb to our cruising altitude of 37, I think we had. 37,000 feet. We're going to set this to 370. And then we're going to go ahead and cancel the climb. Alright, we're going to go right here, and we're going to go ahead and to our N1 limit here, and we're just going to click cancel or delete climb 1. And then we're going to go to the legs page. That's it. There we go. That's all she wrote. We'll do our climb checks right now. So I'm actually going to turn off the taxi light. I don't need that on. And I'm actually going to turn off the engine starters. We don't need that as well. Climb check pressurization is coming up looking good. So you look at your cabin climb here, and you look at your def coming up. That's good. And you really won't see anything until you get to about 14,000. By the way, we didn't go over, well, we did our first flight of the day, but if we do have an alarm, takeoff warning horn, we'll don our oxygen masks, go to 100%, establish crew communication, and take a look at the pressurization panel, because that might be the issue. All right, so pressurization, got that start switches, APU is off, climb check is complete to 8,000 feet. Cool. Who's checking in here? We've got, I went to bed, they were ahead. I got up this morning, it wasn't the same. Yeah. FLN, what's up, Ryan? How are you? Welcome aboard. Don't watch the third period. I got that one. Happy Thanksgiving. That's right. I went to bed. I got that. I love SJC Airbus mode. That's right. Does SJC encourage? No, not really. I don't. You can fly CWS mode, but they'd rather you know not. Just because there's no protection doesn't mean you can't. They just mean.
10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while
Look at how pretty that is. It is beautiful out there today.
This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi,
Antoine, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving from my family, yours. Absolutely. You too as well. What is more American, right?
Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able
More
to
thanks.
access our wide
What says
range
more
of free
Thanksgiving
live
than
feeds
you got an aircraft here painting an American flag? That's why I wanted to take this aircraft up there today. This is, by the way, this is a repaint done by our good buddy J Aviation. He is on flightsim.to. If you want to download the livery, go ahead and do that. He's fantastic. Does great work. He paints all of our coastal aircraft, so he's he's our repainter that we use. Go ahead and reset our timer to zeroed out. And I'll give you a good update here on all the good stuff we got going on here weather-wise. We should be getting some bumps. I don't like the bumps here. I knew we were supposed to get into some bumps, but I don't like this bump. So I'm actually going to slow the aircraft down just a touch until we're done. We're going to have to bring it down about 280. Just until we can, really it should have been down below 250, below 15,000. So we're going to start getting, it's going to start really getting into the bumps. We're going to keep it here because we're almost at 15,000. We'll just keep it at 280 because we're above it right now. Anyway. Love deleting, reduce the climb. Yes, space shuttle status activated. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Always love traveling SJC. Yeah, SJC is a fun airport to fly into. We flew into SJC in the MD-80 because we did the NHL tours. By the way, we're having a sale for the company. The company channel or the company store is having a sale. And I just created a new t-shirt. It's really cool. If you like the ocean, you love airplanes, you like aviation, it's a sweet shirt. And it's located here at flycoastalairways.myspreadshop.com. I just created a new shirt. It's called the Crab. And I don't think I could show you here, but it's a brand new shirt. And I just finished it yesterday. It looks pretty cool. I like it. I'm going to order it. And we're having a sale tomorrow, 35% off the entire store. So 18,000 feet lights coming off. So lights are off. 13,000. Excuse me. It's an entire sale. So I'll show you the design really. And it looks like this, if I can show you real quick what the design is. There it is. So we have a crab there with the 737 silhouette over the ocean. It's pretty sweet. Bunch of cool colors on this. This is a premium shirt, so it's going to be a little more expensive than our normal t-shirts are. But we have two different colors, that color, and we have our blue one. So if you like blue, I'm making another color with orange and white on a darker t-shirt. So again, this is just a premium shirt, but pretty cool stuff. I'm definitely buying two. I got to buy one for me, one for my son. I designed all that yesterday, drew it out, the whole 9 yards. Pretty cool. Go pick one up tomorrow, 35% off. Pretty sweet. All right, back to the drawing board here. We're at 280 knots, and we are plowing up pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the wings and see if we kind of settle down. No, not really. The forecasted turbulence was not supposed to be this bumpy up at cruise. It's supposed to be bumpy on the descent, for sure. But the climb, cruise, not supposed to be this much. So weird. Anyway, I got up this morning and I had to put a turkey in. So I've got a smoker, right? So I got the turkey all ready to go. I put it on the grill probably about 6 a.m. So we got a turkey smoking. It's going to be ready probably about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, really low and slow on the temperature. And it's going to be really nice. We did last year. It was really, really cool. Let me know your favorite. I want to know what your favorite thing to eat is on Thanksgiving. Sean, what's up, buddy? How are you? Rangers have a weak defense. Rangers have a weak everything. They can't score. The defensive core is not great. I'm talking about the other two pair. It's just, yeah. It's very difficult when somebody walks in the slot and they're just allowed to skate in. Go ahead and skate in and shoot on our goalie. Go ahead, do that. I'm not going to hit you or anything. I'm just going to try to get your stick out of the way. I mean, it absolutely bothers me. I don't care if you walk in the slot, you got to hit the guy. Hit him. Get him off the puck. Don't worry about the puck. Take the guy out. And they're sitting there slapping their sticks around. Like, oh, I'm just going to stop you with the stick. No, how about I'm going to hit you, and then I'll knock you completely off the puck. That's how it should be done. It's just sickening. Whatever. I'm an old school guy. You guys know that. I like old school hockey, which is like, all right, skate across my blue line. You're going to get throttled. I'm going to nail you. So it's stupid. And then you got 4 or 5 players slapping around their sticks, slapping each other with sticks. It's so stupid. It just bugs me. I was screaming at the TV. I couldn't tell you. I was so mad. I can't watch it. It just aggravates me. I have come to the conclusion that the Rangers are going to be playing golf in March. So I've come to that conclusion already. I think the season's over for us because this team stinks. They can't play hockey to save their lives. They're nothing like they were last year. And you're right. It's probably the soft defense. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what they're missing, but they're missing a lot. It's just sickening. It's hard for me to watch because it's like, what? Are you kidding me? A 5-13 team you can't win? You can't beat them? Stupid. It's so frustrating. Oh, it's so frustrating. Anyway, I'm digressing. Denali, what's up, buddy? He says, Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm generally shocked with how my Bruins are playing. Dude, your Bruins are on a rout. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I switched jerseys this year. Maybe I just put the Bruins jersey on and say, I'm a Bruins fan now. Get on the Bruins bandwagon. Because the Rangers stink. I'm glad I'm not flying the team. I'm glad in Coastal Airways that we're flying the Panthers and not the Rangers. Because every time they get on the aircraft, like, folks, from the cockpit, you guys suck. Good luck. I wouldn't do that. We'd get fired. We wouldn't be able to fly them anywhere. But seriously, it's frustrating. So I'm going to have to endure the season. Yeah, I don't know what the Bruins. I don't know what the Bruins are eating. I don't know what they're doing. But they're on an absolute rout this year. They're playing great hockey. That is the Stanley Cup contender right there. The Bruins. And I don't know about the West. I don't know. But I know the Bruins are just on a rout. I mean, anything can happen. The injury bug can hit them. It's a long season. So we'll see. But they're on a tear. I don't know what's going on with them. They look really good. I think the Rangers lost. Let me just look at the stupid score so I don't have to watch the game and be frustrated. I am going to look at the score and see how bad of a loss they took last night with the stupid Anaheim Ducks. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Oh, man. If I was the coach... This is why I could never coach hockey, because if I was the coach, 3-2 we lost, whatever. And those stupid 3 goals were so soft. Whatever. We're just not scoring goals. And Gallant's going to say, I played great. We played great. No, you didn't. I mean, the goalie was terrible. He's the one who lost the game. Why are we leveling off 33,000? We should be on the climb. What's going on with this speed? Take a look at airspeed here. We're starting to slow down. Okay. Huh. Being real sluggish. It's getting into the bumps. We're taking some bumps, folks, and we're just gonna have to keep the seatbelt lit. $37,000. Let's go. Why are you leveling me off here? Why is the airspeed decreasing? See that airspeed decreasing? That's not good. That tells me one thing, and that is this. That's a weather issue. Stand by. I've just disconnected the weather. It should go to 0. Let's find out what's going on with our weather. We got a problem. So I've just disconnected the weather. I had Rex weather on, which tells me one thing, that this aircraft can't do that. It's definitely a weather issue. So we're going to go ahead and turn on live weather now. I told you that was going to happen. Knew it was going to happen. That's okay. The airplane is going to break. That's better. I was using Rex weather, and usually it's a good indication when the airplane's not climbing like that it's a weather issue. There's something going on with Rex weather. This is super weird. There we go. So, unfortunately, I had to disconnect Rex weather. Let's see what we can do. Now the airplane's resuming its climb, which is about right. Sometimes Rex weather screws up like that. You got to be aware of it. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll just use Microsoft's weather and go from there. And I'll give you an update here coming close to anyway, this is so annoying. Very frustrating. Anyway, like I was saying, if I was a coach of the Rangers, I'd have a paper bag on the bench, and then I would put it on my head. As they were playing, I would just wear it and say, "Here's my paper bag. This is what we're resorting to." Young Aviator, how are you? How's it going? We got let me catch up. Bruins will be a great game. Yeah. Welcome you on the bandwagon. I've seen you mention before, have you had an app which tracks landing rate, maintenance reports, etc., like ACARS? Any idea if that app is available to normal users? That app is the app that we're using right now to track all that is actually from the airline here. We have at Southwest, you can see it tracks, this will track our landing rate and our speed and actually where we touch down. It'll track all that. So if you're a member of the VA and this, a virtual SWA, you'll see it. It tracks all that. That's pretty cool. At Coastal, we do the same. We track rate. So there's a couple of things you can use. I think Volanta you can use. It looks good, folks, in terms of speed and turbulence. So I'm going to increase our speed. In terms of Volanta, you can use that as well to track where you touch down. It's pretty darn accurate as well. So use those, those items. And let's get an update on the weather here in, where are we going? San Diego Superchargers. All right, right now, according to the Swatch Watch, San Diego is reporting winds are calm. 10 statute miles visibility. It's a beautiful day, right? Few clouds are at 25,000. Temperature is 9, dew point 1. Altimeter 30.16. We're landing 27 visual. Sweet. Excuse me, landing 27 visual, which is what we anticipating. We're climbing up to 37,000, and go to our star. We're going to plug in the Comex 2 arrival. We already have that in there. So Comex 2, we've got a few things to consider on this, and I'm just going to do one more thing here. Let's pull up our charts. I'll do a brief with you, and then we'll get the thing going. San Diego approach, localizer. I wonder if we can do the RMP. Is that going to be better for us? Yes, RMP it is. we'll do. We'll throw in the RMP in there. I think it's going to dump us out at. I'll show you here in a minute what we're doing. Let me just get it going. Let me get all this going, and I'm going to import this flight. And now we're at level altitude. Looks good. Seatbelt signs are going to come off here in just a minute. But I do want to get you folks. Just kind of show you where we are, what we're going, what we're doing. That's where we are. We're probably midpoint.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in the feedback for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note that we only accept credit cards.
Looks good right there. And kind of that's where we are. I'll give you the COMAX 2 arrival. We'll just brief that really quick. We're going to come in from LA, so the top here. Go LAX to Marble, Spidey, Gamut, then Legion, COMAX at 1512, and down to Flash. From Flash, we'll go Lantern. It seems to me that there, or Comics, sorry, it seems to me that this is a Marvel. This is a Marvel thing. Comics 2, Lantern, and then X-Man, Clone, Nadu, and then from Nadu, let's see if we could get the RNAV into, see where it dumps us out. Alright, Clone is it. So right when we hit the Clone, whatever you want to call that, when we get there, we're going to go ahead and right to the RMP. It's going to button hook us right into the RNAV 27. That's what we're going to do. We'll back up the ILS, but we're going to use the RNAV 27 as a good right here. You can see how it's going to dump us off at Cloman. We've got 2 notes there. I'll take a look at our notes. Authorized required. We've got it straight in 27 at night. Operational VGSI is required. Remain at or above. Glide path or threshold. All right, that's good to go. We've got those notes noted. RF required. Max 210 knots right here. Pretty good. It'll be a visual approach into 27. We'll back up the ILS and just do a normal flight. We'll use the HUD as a backup. This is an 800, so we're going to need a little bit more power when we land than the 700 that we're used to. Okay, having said all that stuff, let's go down here, give you an update on everything. All right. Okay. Clear that. And folks, welcome aboard from the flight deck. Your captain speaking. We're at flight level 370, 37,000 feet. Seatbelt signs are coming off. If you remain seated, keep those seatbelts on, just in case we hit any unexpected rough air. Weather in San Diego right now is beautiful. 10 miles visibility, a few clouds there at 25,000. Temperature, it's a little brisk. Temperature's about 47 degrees. Should have you on the ground here in about 35 minutes. Thanks for watching FSBN channel. Folks, welcome aboard from the flight deck. Your captain speaking. We're at flight level 370, 37,000 feet. Seatbelt signs are coming off. If you remain seated, keep those seatbelts on, just in case we hit any unexpected rough air. Weather in San Diego right now is beautiful. 10 miles visibility, a few clouds there at 25,000. Temperature, it's a little brisk. Hey. Temperature's about 47 degrees. Should have you on the ground here in about 35 minutes. Thanks for watching FSBN channel. All right.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
So we've got good weather. VRF Simmer, what's up, John? How are you? Happy Thanksgiving, my man. I'm super excited for John. John's going to be released to the line very quickly. When you're done with 502, buddy, give me a like I said yesterday, I think that VATSIM thing, we're just going to waive that for you. Not required. When you're ready for 503, send me a message. I'm going to send you all the intranet stuff. All right, I'll give you a login password, and we'll get your ACARs installed, get you ready to go. And then really after 503 will be a revenue generating. Then 504 will be your final check. It'll be fun. We'll have to just send me a couple of dates that you're good to go with, and I'll work my schedule around you as well. See if we can. We have a live check ride. So that live check ride coming out, check flight. It's gonna be quick, a lot of fun. Simulating a line flight. It'll be a simulator kind of thing. Maybe some curveballs. Maybe we'll see. It depends. All right. Ryan says, yeah, that approach in LaGuardia is challenging and landed like an FO. I landed like the FOM. What did you say, Ryan? I'm sorry. By the way, I flew to LaGuardia, attempted the Nav X31. Yep, it's a good one. Good approach. 2 go-arounds, switched to localizer approach, landed very hard. Long day with virtual SWA yesterday. Yes. Tampa, LaGuardia, Denver. Yeah, it is a long day. Today my virtual UA is leaving LAX for Denver. Okay, that's pretty quick. Quicker. Benny, where are we headed? We're headed to San Diego. So take a look on top from San Jose, California. So you're looking at California landscape there. It's a beautiful day to fly. Really is. Really nice. Beautiful scenery is absolutely gorgeous on the sim. I really don't think it could be challenged. I mean, it's really, really good. It's beautiful out here. The scenery is really nice. It's a good sim. I enjoy it. It was a tire failure. Wait, what happened? Thanks. I went to Buccaneers Panthers football game in Charlotte about a month ago. The Panthers fans were wearing brown paper bags. See, that's what I would do. It would be absolute motivation. You're telling your team that you're terrible without saying it. It's a nonverbal communication, and it's just one of those things where, you just do it. And again, it's old school. It's not for everyone. But if you're playing like crap and your team is better than that when they are, put it over your head and say, you know what? Wake up. Wake up. You should be mad at the coach. And that's, I don't know. It's a different coaching style that I like. I like a little hard-nosed coach. Somebody not too crazy, but somebody who's gonna challenge their team. Gallant's a player's coach. He just is, and which is fine. It's fine, but you got to believe you can win, and I don't think I believe it. They don't believe it. That's the problem. They can. On paper, they're great, but they're not executing well. You had a tire failure. Could have occurred on takeoff Buffalo. I don't know, but it was definitely failed. Are you serious? On 502? Was that true? Ah, sweet. So you had a tire failure on 502. Is that correct? Because if so, it'd be awesome. And submit it. If you had a tire failure, submit that. I'd love to see how you handled it, and you don't have to redo it. So again, it's simulating it's an LOE, right? It's a line operational experience. So what would you do with the tire failure? Submit that, call that done. You don't have to actually complete that flight. If you had a failure, you had a failure. So the biggest thing is ADM, right? Aeronautical decision making on how well the person does in a situation like that. That's really what it's for. All right, so RNAV, RMP, Zulu. That's what we want to fly here. We're going to take the Zulu in. And Cloman transition. Remember we talked about that. So let's take a look at our legs. We'll go ahead and... Where is that Cloman? There's Cloman, and I'm just going to throw that in the scratch, throw that up, and then execute. Now, tomorrow, folks, we have a fun one tomorrow for you. If you, and I know it's scheduled, I scheduled it for Saturday, but Saturday's going to be a little difficult to do. So our patrons out there, we have a long flight tomorrow. I mean, a super long flight. It is going to be plus 6 hours. And we're going to stretch this MD-80 to the maximum. I think it's maximum range is what we're doing here today, tomorrow. It's a 6-hour flight from Fort Lauderdale all the way to Edmonton. We're flying the Panthers up to Edmonton, Canada. We have great scenery, and it should be a blast and a lot of fun. So I haven't scheduled that yet. I was scheduled for Saturday. It's going to probably be pushed to tomorrow, in the afternoon, because Saturday I do too many things with the family, and there's no way I can get out for 6 hours. That is a long flight. Truly, that's really long. So runway 27, we'll throw the fix in there, and we'll do slant 15, slant 5, and we do this at Coastal just to give us a better SA. It's not required at Southwest, but we're going to do this at Coastal. It's a good practice. We like to use it. Time to switch to the Islanders. You have a jersey already. I think you're right. Now I'm a Ranger fan, so I'm gonna hang in there and suffer when they suffer, but I'm not gonna like it. That's for sure. And yes, I'll start watching the Islanders and go, all right, now I'm gonna root for the Islanders. That's funny. Looking good, folks. We're on top of the descent coming up shortly. You can see the weather. It was almost the same here. Maybe on the descent we could switch over to Rex weather. I've been pretty impressed with them, but sometimes they get into that weird stage, climb stage kind of a thing. Ah, it's so cool. Yeah, send that to me. If you recorded that, that's going to be 502 for you right there. Like I said, no need to complete. Whatever happens out there on the line happens on the line. Just send it over and that's it. So 503 will be really sweet. I'll probably send you everything today, John. I'll send you all the login information that you need, and then let's get your ACARS installed and all that. And then 503 is just basically, you only have to record the flight for 503, but just record, if you could record your screen on your when you do a bid and you book your flight, you could record that. And if you wanted to record the ACARS program, the biggest thing with ACARS is you got to start ACARS before you fuel the aircraft, because that's what counts. That's how we spend money. That's how basically we're charged, is so you start ACARS first, then fuel the aircraft, and then start. I always like to save it, especially in the PMDG, because you save your fuel state. So when you start it again, it'll calculate, okay, how much fuel we uplifted. And so it's an accurate count at that point, which is nice. All right. Let me get some performance numbers for us before we get going. I don't know why I can... What is going on? Why can't I get my screen over to this side? I cannot get my mouse to the other screen. Does anybody know why that is? Anyone? Let's try this. Using my mouse over here. There we go. So it's so weird why it does that. Okay, we're just gonna use. So weird, won't let me do it. Oh well. We're going to do flaps 40 for sure. This is an 800 into San Diego, which is plenty of runway. I'm not too concerned with it. I'll just give you an idea. San Diego is 9,400 feet. We'll probably roll out. It's going to be less than that, by the way. Again, that's deceiving. It's actually not 9,400 feet. If you looked at the chart and you said, "Oh, it's 9,400," no, it's not. It's not 94. Okay, we're going to pull this down to the comics, and 15,000 feet is kind of where we want to settle that out. There we go. What's really cool, and you guys know this, I've taught you this before, I showed you this before many times. Let's go and get in here. I'll show you the chart, and we go to our trusty Navigraph charts. We're going to go to the taxi, but you can see right here, if we click info, you know, if you look straight up and you go, oh, we got a 9,400 foot runway. Well, not true, right? Not true at all. Hang on, I'm going to reset something on my iPad. Do that again. Okay, coming down the chute. Seatbelt signs. It's unbelievable. Got seatbelt signs on. Now, let me show you what we're talking about.
The seatbelt sign is now on.
So you saw the 9,400 feet, but if you open the other page, which is the info page, and take a look at runway 27 here, it's got Hurls, centerline lighting, and Maslows. Medium. You got high intensity runway lighting, centerline lighting, and your medium approach lighting system. So we come across here. It's got a PAPI on the right side, grooved RVR. Ooh, look at this. How about 7590? 70. You've got 7590 with a 4 LDA 7591. That's how much you have. So you have really 7,500 foot of runway, not 9,400. Very deceiving, isn't it? So we're going to go on a break 2 with flaps 40, which will give us good numbers into the airport. Good stopping margin there. So we're going to go 40. We'll throw that in there, and we'll cover our descent checks. All right. Minimums in this, it's a beautiful day, so we're going to actually set our DH down to runway elevations is 17 feet. Sean Fitz, good morning, happy Thanksgiving. Which sim is this? Sean, this is, yes. You got it. Scooby, what's up, buddy? How are you? Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, everyone. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button right now. That helps the channel out. If you like the content that we produce, do that for us. It's excellent. We try to do it the right way here. Doesn't mean we're perfect. It just means we try to do it the right way, by the book. If we can do it, that's what we do. Holy smokes, we got to get this barrel all the way down to 17 here. There we go. We got it. We made it. We made it, folks. All right. Looking good. Straight down on comics there. We got Mission Bay. I do want to back up the ILS, so let's go ahead and pull the ILS data in just for kicks. And it's not going to be an ILS. It's going to be a localizer only, so there's no vertical guidance on this runway. It's a dive and drive kind of approach. You could throw the localizer in there at 110.9er. 110.9er. And I do have to tell you, if you are, and then the course inbounds 275, we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Our last flight, where'd we go? Our last NHL flight in the MD-80, we went on coastal. We went to minimums, VRAF and V-target set, noted. Auto brake is on 2. Recall checked. We're going to recall it. Good to go. Okay. We had a, this is weird, folks. For the life of me, I cannot get it over. Maybe I can. To show you. All right, here we go. We're going to look at our weight and balance and route right now. This is going to be our VTP tool. Runway is going to be 27. We're going to go and click this. Invalid wind. That's because it's 000/0. Okay. Flap config, we're going to go 40 auto, and all operative. Our landing weight is approximately, nope, wrong one. Our landing weight is going to be right around the 138.5 range. Excuse me, 136. Remember, we were a little lower. We'll add 5. What are you talking about there? 1, 2/0. Okay, calculate. Okay. I tried. You keep telling me no. Slash. Let's try another slash then. Alright, let's try that. Calculate. Alright, there we go. You can see if you went auto brake 2, which we're not going to do. We're going to go auto brake 3, and that's why we do this, folks. That's why we have to go planned out, and that's why you want your landing data. You never know. I thought auto brake 2 would be okay. We're not. 64.21 is what we want. So with the margins. So 64.21, flap 40 on the landing. No procedure, so that's good. We don't have any braking issues. You can't use auto brake 1. You can see what happens if you did that, right? It wouldn't be good for us. So we're going to go auto brake 3. We'll head and set that. There we go. And we're going to go flaps 40. And the airplane is doing well. On the way down. Sean. Yes, I picked up 2 new sceneries yesterday, Sean. I'm picking up, I'm going to be looking today to see, today and tomorrow to see really what sceneries are looking good. I haven't seen Calgary go on sale yet. I'm kind of waiting for that to, hopefully that goes on sale soon so I can buy it and install it. Because our next 2 flights this weekend on the MD-80 is we go to Edmonton and then we go to Calgary. So this weekend, tomorrow we're probably going to do Edmonton. It's too dang long for Saturday, so I can just get it done, set it and forget it kind of thing. It's probably going to be like that a lot. This is all day. I mean, we'll start in the afternoon and then probably land in the evening. But I'd say late afternoon. I'm working, so I'll probably just be doing after work shortly, right after. So afternoon, we'll probably fly all evening, and then we'll get a flight in there. I think it's going to be on. I can't remember if it's on Saturday. They go to they fly up. They play on Friday night. I'm just going to have to fly up there. It's just my schedule is not going to work. And we'll get it done. Look at how pretty this is out the window. And the MD-80, folks, I'm telling you, if you're a patron, and by the way, if you want to sign up Patreon, look down below, patreon.com/FSBN channel. That's only $1, really, to get on there. You can watch all these. We do private streams. So I flew the MD-80, and yeah, I'm telling you, we flew in Fort Lauderdale from Columbus. They just had a Columbus. They played Columbus, the Panthers, Florida Panthers, and it went from good weather to crappy weather when I was on final. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, okay, now I'm in just straight up, and I'm grateful I set up the ILS the way I did. I shut the automation completely off. The autopilot's off. There's a manually flown ILS approach, and I was sweating bullets in that stupid MD-80. I'll tell you right now, that MD-80 keeps me on my toes all the time. That airplane is a beast, but a fun one. It's a fun airplane to fly. All right, 3016. It's the one thing I didn't do was program our descent winds, but that's all right. 3016 is in there. I'm just going to do my 18,000 foot flow earlier. We'll get that done. Throw those on. Throw that on. And I'm throwing both of those on so you guys can see. Go ahead and both on continuous. There we are. And we are coming down. We're going to be flying right over the top of Los Angeles. I'll tell you when we hit that. We are not there yet. We're still quite a ways down. Actually, we did fly over LA. Sorry. I was a little Johnny on the spot there for you. 3016. Okay, see how the airplane is dropping now. This is an 800. It's not a 700, so it's going to be a little bit different on performance. All right, so you're going to have to help this aircraft a lot. The 700, you could get the 700 to do what you want it to do in terms of when you come down and slow down. But in the 800, energy management is a little different. You got to manage the 800 a little bit more. You got to be on top of the speed a little bit. So I'm watching the speed right now at 295, and I'm okay right now as we hit Comics 2. We're on the, what is that, Legend, and then we got Comics from 12,000. So I'm going to change from 15 to 12 now on my MCP. That's set. And then we'll do our approach checklist. Altimeters are set. 3016. We got PAX. They're on the auto position. And the start switches are on continuous, left and continuous. I'm going to go ahead and throw the panel off. Now, after this flight, folks, our next Southwest flight, we're going to fly from, let's see, Austin. Ooh, I'm excited to fly that. That'll be fun to get that airport in there. Austin, Texas it is. And by the way, if you're on Instagram, follow us at Coastal Airways. You can see all sorts of cool stuff that can be posted. We're going to be posting a Thanksgiving thing, doing good. And by the way, I'm excited to say we have Series B funding. Series B funding is on its way. So for Coastal, which is really cool. Series B funding, we had Series A funding. Series B funding is coming next. Basically, it's, you know, our investors. Now, the airline's doing great in terms of just, we're self-sufficient. Okay, so basically we could operate like this and we're not losing money, is what I'm saying. The airline is very healthy, which is good to see, which is really nice, and that's just basically one pilot flying really full time. Can you imagine when we get more? And we're going to be hiring soon, right when John's going to make it. John gets done, we're going to start opening the hiring for another position. So that's coming up soon. So if you're on the wait list, that'd be great. 12,000 feet, drop down to comic, and then we're going to go 239,000. So I'm going to bring this down to 9,000 feet here. Done. There we go. 9,000 set. Now speed's good. This airplane's performing very well so far. I like what I see. Family's great, and that's why I wanted to fly this, folks. Is tomorrow I'm going to be really tied up. You know, I got with MD-80 flights, so it's going to be a 6-hour stream tomorrow. I cannot believe we're flying 6 hours tomorrow. It's going to be a nightmare. No, it won't. I'm kidding. But it's a long one. So, why is the ATIS up there? Why is the ATIS up there? That tells me something. The ATIS is up. Why is that? Okay, so that's LAX tower, but yet San Diego is up. I don't understand what's going on. Why would they put San Diego if San Diego's not online right now? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. How's that? This is a lovely airplane. It is very pretty. They think they did a great job. By the way, Coastal is probably going to get something like this. Something like this. I see a Jamaican flag in our future. I see an American flag. I see some cool paint that we're going to do. That is going to be an awesome game. I'm not going to do that for a bit. You know, it's going to be a while. But I'll tell you what, this Series Bravo funding coming up is going to be really nice for us. We'll be able to order more aircraft, some old airplanes from the desert. Right now we got 3 aircraft in the fleet. So you see what I'm talking about, the speed? We got to get down there. We're going to throw the brakes in. Just help slow the aircraft down. This is an 800. Like I said, it's a freight train. It doesn't want to slow down and come down at the same time. You got to kind of coax it down there. Let me call him up. We're going to go 6,000.
We have begun
6,000.
our final descent into
Go.
San Diego. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect
That's
any
not
trash
normal.
one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
San Diego traffic, Southwest 3210 on the descent. Over Exmans, 7,000, going to be sent up for the RMP 27, San Diego. Okay, see the brakes. Now I'm going to try to help the aircraft get down.
Takeoff on 27, Southwest.
Roger. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. We're going to go ahead and set this up. We're going to do VMC primary on the back end. I'm just going to take... I'll look to see. We got clear skies, 10 miles visibility. The temperature's coming up a little bit. It's probably about 50 degrees. It's beautiful out there. You can see how the speed is now good. We set that speed up.
Southwest 646, taking off runway 27.
Roger, gotcha. So you can see Lindbergh traffic. There's the airport right there, right over the nose. You can see the airport. Pretty. This is a pretty area. Really nice. Weather's beautiful. You can kind of see. Look at where the. Look at this. See this kind of indent here? Pretty cool. I bet you got runoff coming in from the mountains, the San Andreas mountains, all the way down into the ocean, and you could just tell like how old that would have been. You know, in terms of history, right? In terms of how ancient that is. It's pretty cool to see how it's cut. Now that's probably just the road. Actually, I see the road cut through there. It's probably not natural. Yeah. And who's ringing me up? Oh, LAX Center's on. They weren't. They're on now. 135.50, folks. 135.50. 135. Hold on. 135.50. What's our speed doing? We're good. That's on. 135.50. This is a really bad time to call me. Really bad time. 135.50. Listen. $135.5. Contact him on 135.50. That's why it didn't work.
Hello, Center. Good morning. Southwest 807, 15 miles to the east of San Catalina, DOR. Follow 280, contact level 400.
Southwest 807, Los Angeles Center, squawk 7365.
7365, Southwest 807.
LA Center, Southwest 3210 on a downwind here at San Diego.
Hello.
That was 3210, Los Angeles Center. You have the field in sight?
Yes, sir, we do.
That was 3210. Wind is calm. Runway 27. Clear to land. Altimeter 3017.
Cover the winds. 27, clear to land. Southwest 3210. Sweet. All right, let's go. Flaps 5.
Radar contact. You're outside my airspace. Frequency change is approved to Unicom 122.8. We'll see you later.
6,000. Going 0 now.
Center Delta 650 is leveling 5.
Altitude is 0. It's set. Flaps coming down 5. You can see.
Los Angeles Center. Good morning. Radar contact. Climb maintain 13,000.
We're still a little high to do a button hook into the RMP right now.
Level 370.
So that's why I elected. We're just going to keep on course like this. We'll turn the aircraft in, and we're still high. That's why. So we've got to get the SAA You can see the RF legs that we're going to
Los
fly.
Angeles
Let's
Center,
do...
Southwest 646 with you, departing out of San Diego, 6,600, Padres 2 departure.
646 Los Angeles Center, morning, squawk 7352.
7352, Southwest 646.
Okay, on the turn here, you can see now we're good. So once we're out of this caution range, we can drop the flap even more to 15, but we're not. We're going to do a gear down next. Oh, it's like I hate this. Sometimes the scenery, the gauges aren't caught up to what the scenery is doing out the window. It's very annoying. And this scenery we have is Orbic scenery. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of the airport. There she is, right there. See the runway? That's where we're going, right there, folks.
646, radar contact you 3 miles south of the Oceanside VOR, climb maintain for level 380.
Climb maintain flight level 380, Southwest 646.
Through 4,000, looking good. The aircraft is doing a great job of maintaining speed. I like what I see. Jamaican 1, that's exactly right.
Delta 650, climb maintain for level 390.
By the way, Serge, I flew out of Providence, and I love the scenery. The scenery is pretty. So they did really good. I think it was Vertical Sim that did that, maybe. I can't remember who did it, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Really cool. All right, now it's caught up. Our gauge is caught up. So we're going to keep, again, we're going to keep it like this. Good speed. Like I said, we expect some turbulence coming in here. Winds are calm. Runway is in sight. We're on final. Runway's right there. You can see it. Way out in the distance.
LA Center, United 302 is at 1,800, climbing for 5,000, climbing RNAV Docker.
That is Ryan.
302.
That is Ryan,
Center,
folks.
good morning. Radar contact, fly heading 250, climb maintain 13,000.
Full flight heading up 250 and maintain 13,000, United 302.
Trying to get this over, and this is not working. Sorry. There we go. That's Ryan. Okay, you can see we're coming in here, so we're going to do flap. We're going to go gear down here, slow, about 2,000 feet. You can see what I'm talking about in terms of the... And I wish I can't get this thing running, which sucks. I can't take my mouse over the other screen to get something going. I don't know what is going on with it. It might be this. Does that do it? No, that didn't. All right, gear down. Flap 15.
Net 302, left turn, direct clipper, join
start
the
slowing.
Orca 5 departure, climb maintain level 370.
Left turn and clear.
Okay, once we land.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, Net 302.
Somebody tell me a gate. Somebody look up a gate for me. San Diego somewhere, I don't know. I didn't write my gate down, which was stupid. I should have done that.
Joint 1946, reporting cloud final level, so 370.
Join 9056 Heavy, gave that to you earlier,
Flaps
climb
40.
maintain level 370.
Checklist.
Thanks so much.
Okay, we've got, before landing, speed brakes armed, green light. Landing gears down, 3 green. Flaps 40-40 green. Landing checklist is complete. Let's go ahead and drop down the HUD just to give us some visual representation. It's beautiful right now out here in San Diego. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really good outside the window, folks. A little bit of bumps, but to be expected. You can see how high we are. We got to come across these mountains. You're going to see this little hill, and that's why they elongate the runway so you can't land on the displaced threshold, is because of the hill. It kind of slopes down in San Diego. So there's actually a car park that I'm going to try to show you. And by the way, 1,000 feet, sinks 850, speeds on target. We're doing good. I'm going to go ahead and take over right now. My plane. Good. I was like, I don't want to break it. Okay. And you can see...
Los Angeles Center, good morning. Radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
See right here? See how the hill slants down? That's what we're trying to avoid hitting, is this. And I'm just going to pitch that down right there. It's probably perfect. See this car park right here? I can't move my head anymore, but that's fine. We'll get it when we get down a little bit. The airplane's turning on me. I don't know why. That's good. Keep the speed in just like this.
100.
I'll just tap it down just a little bit. The 800. This is an 800, so we're going to start
50.
pitching right about now. We'll keep the
30.
speed in. Look down the runway. Idle. Let those
10.
backs kick in. There's the landing. I don't know what happened with the camera. Reversers. Brakes kicked in. 190. Manual braking. 60 out of reversers. Let it roll. I don't like that when that happens. It seems like a few programs have just decided to quit on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
And I don't
San
know.
Diego. The local time is
27
9:12
Delta Lima,
a.m.
Los Angeles Center, good morning, squawk 7345.
Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete
All right.
stop. And
Nice rollout here, Bravo 9.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Welcome to San
Bravo
Diego.
Tango, Los Angeles
All
Center,
right, here we
squawk
go.
7214.
Flaps coming up.
7214 in the box, in Bravo Tango.
We'll get our taxi charts up. Figure out where we're going here. I'm going to go ahead and stop. Tell them that we're clear of the runway. And then I'll get my dang thing working here. Somebody got a gate for me.
Los Angeles Center, pre-departure clearance send.
Why is there
Thank
two
you.
stuff here? That's so weird. Okay. First things first. Let's get our camera
97
working.
Delta Lima, radar contact 34 miles southwest of the Las Vegas VOR. Information,
There we go.
alpha current at Las Vegas.
All right. So once we're clear here, timer's coming on. Got to cool those engines down. Let's tell them we're clear. LA Center, Southwest 3210, clear of the runway 27.
Romeo climbing to 5,000 feet.
South 3210, welcome to Lindbergh. Taxi straight ahead to the gate, monitor this frequency. Thanks for flying.
Over to the gate, monitor your frequency, Southwest 3210.
Cover 218 Echo Romeo, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
APUs come and start.
13,000 for
turn these
8
off.
Echo Romeo, thank you.
1, 2. Just doing my after check, taxi check stuff. Flaps are up.
Windy 7 Delta Lima, copy.
Window heat.
Expect visual approach to runway 19 right.
Window heat is off, probe heat is off. That's it. Okay,
Runway 7 Delta Lima,
where are we going?
I'm in that's
8.
1 left. Expect 1 left. Go ahead and turn left heading 010.
Somebody got a gate for me?
Okay, 010, even better, 01 left.
Turn that off. We don't need that on. Hang on, there we go. All right, let's get a gate here. I think we're going to be on 9. Was it a greaser? I don't know. What was the landing rate on that?
362, climb maintain for
It
level
was a little
35.
too long, I think. We're gonna go to Bravo 9er.
350 for Copa 362.
We gotta get a picture of this. I think it's pretty. Let's see if this works. Doesn't, I gotta reset the stupid thing. I'm gonna reset it. So we're gonna go over here, click this. Yep, that resets that. I can't reset it. This is ridiculous. I have to go like this and then put my mouse over here to reset this, to turn this back on. Lots of fun. I don't know why it's inhibiting my mouse movement across, but it is. It's very annoying. Gate Terminal 1, I believe. We're in Gate 4. I'd say Gate 4. Gate 4. That's what we're doing. Nope. Okay, let's go. Take a picture. There we go. Alright, let's get going. Gens are coming on the bus. On the APU, we're going to go ahead and shut down number 2. We're cooled down pretty good. 3 minutes. Okay, number 2 is coming to close. We're going to stop it. Just because we're at 3 minutes already.
That's a
cool down,
DC-6,
so
right?
doing good.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
We're direct tornado now for the ILS 25 left.
7 Bravo Tango, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000 for 7 Bravo Tango.
See if you get a good view of the
LA
wing
Center,
here.
American 710 with you, 2,800.
Ready, huh?
American 710, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Up to
It was
13,000.
smoggy.
Good morning.
I agree with Ryan. Ryan said the departure was way smoggy out of LA, and that is true. We kind of got that smog going, didn't we? There's our gate coming up. We go to Austin, Texas. Our next Southwest flight, probably in December.
Concord 218 Echo Romeo, left turn 120, enable direct PV and rejoin the Ocean 1 departure. Climb maintains level 250.
250, and I'm sorry, what was the heading for 8 Echo Romeo?
Well, you're on the Ocean 1 departure. You should have already turned. Make a left turn now, 120 direct PV intersection. That's Papa Echo Vector, Echo Echo, and then rejoin
Gotcha.
the Ocean 1.
Looks like we're going
Gotcha.
to 4 here. I got 2 guys waving at me. That's very confusing. Which one is it? I'm going to go to this one. 4 it is. We'll turn off the taxi light because nobody likes to be blinded. Oh, alright, slow down, airplane. Yeah, I'm slowing down there, punk. Probably good right here. What are you, serious?
147 Bravo Tango, do you want the ILS 25 left approach or do you want a visual approach?
We gotta be in there, man. Yeah, we're in there. What are you talking? It's perfect.
We have information golf. We'll take ILS 25
What's this guy doing?
7 Bravo Tango.
Alright, 147
Park
Bravo
brakes on.
Tango. Proceed present heading.
Off there. Off there. Seatbelt signs off. Fuel pumps, except for one. We'll turn the electrics off. Packs are coming off. Let's get the gate on here, and we'll throw that off. Maybe it didn't go off. All right, let's see if the gate works. Welcome to San Diego. Superchargers. This should be dead on, man. Dead on it. I don't know. Maybe we're too far forward? Looks to be too far forward. Let's see. Well, it's coming in. It's syncing up. We'll shut off our beacon light here in a minute. Just want to see how we're gonna, how this thing's gonna hook up to the aircraft. Good, it's hooked up. All right, gates on. Let's go and set chocks. They would have set the chocks anyway, so set chocks. We'll do that now. We're gonna call for the ground services. We'll call for ground power, and we're gonna request our air conditioning cart. Once ground power is online, we'll go ahead and turn the dang thing off. As you know, the faster you can get ground power on the aircraft, the faster we can turn off the APU, the faster we start burning fuel. Which airlines kind of like that. When you don't burn fuel at the gate. Alright, so off there. And I'll go ahead and throw that pump to the off position. We'll go ahead and open our doors now. And we're going to get everybody off the aircraft. So we're going to go to return, click doors. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to do it automatically. So let's see if I click GSX and click deboarding.
The boarding
I bet you
requested.
it does it automatically. We'll come over here. I'll get you on the outside of the aircraft and kind of get you good view of the bag unloading procedure here. That's pretty cool, huh? Good view. Why is the strobes on? I turned that off. Apparently you didn't. Let's see, does that button work? Yeah, that's the whole panel's out on this side. That's why. Cool. All right, there you go. Got a good look. We'll turn that off and that off.
Passengers, the boarding started.
Yeah, exactly. Darn, I missed it. I had to land into Houston. Captain Shammy, welcome aboard. That's all right. We have the rewind. You can watch that. Pretty cool. Love it. All right, we're deplaning our passengers now. Let's see what our ACARS system says. I think we land a little bit long on the long end, and I don't like that. So click approved. Good. So we got our flight approved. Let's see on the distance. I think we landed a bit long, too long for my blood, but we're going to check it right now. I'll show you. Let's see if we can get in here and all right. Well, let me log in first and then log into that. Let's see where we landed this thing. Click our dispatch. Well, I'll click flights. There we go. 3210 inbound. I think we landed long. Yeah, we landed long, baby. All right, I'll show you where we landed. Too long for me. We gotta tighten that up next time. So this is a little too long. Okay, so you could see the touchdown rate was fine, but look at how long I landed, especially in San Diego. I wanted to be right here, not here. I kind of floated down the runway a little bit in the 800. So maybe we can take some power off a little bit, not too much because this thing will drop like a rock. So, we're 500 feet away from where I wanted to be. You want to be from this box in this range, and I'm out. So next landing, we got to do better than that. Sound good? That's why we landed long. We had a long roll. Anyway, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully you have a great Thanksgiving. And you have a great day. By the way, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And for our patrons, check out tomorrow. I'll probably get it on the schedule here today on our long flight to Edmonton in the MD-80. Cool. All right, folks, have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for flying on with us. I kind of wanted to get it done early so you can spend time with your families. Enjoy your day. Have a great Thanksgiving. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. We'll see you later.